Hi parents, this is a helpful video to kind of get you navigated through the process of applying to a team through the First LEGO League website and how to sign the consent form. At this point you should have received an invitation from me. It looks a lot like this. So you'll see the team name up here at the top, so please make sure you have the right team name, and you will also see the team number. Leave this email where you can find it because you will need the team number at some point during the registration process. It will ask you to go to your account at www.firstinspires.org, so you can just click on this to follow the link, and I already have it pulled up. It looks like this. If you are a returning parent or your child is participating for the second or more times, then you already have an account. We did this last year, and you will go to where you log in. If you are new and your parent has or your child has never participated, then you will need to sign up. And we only need one parent to go through this process, even though I sent invitations to both. I have already created an account. I have a returning student, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. The sign-up process for those of you who are new doesn't take very long. So I'm going to use my account that I use for parents when I'm showing you all how to do this. So I'm going to sign in. And there are two parts to this process. One is 3 if you're actually adding a youth. So if you go over here to options, here's my youth, and you will need to apply to a team. That's the team that you actually got the invitation for. And then if you're new or if you need to make updates to your youth, your student's profile, that's right here. School information is right here, and consent and release is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on apply to a team and walk you through that process. If you are adding a youth, you will start right up there. So I've got name of student. You do not have to put an email address in for your students, so I've left that blank. You'll need to fill out the address, and you can also click if you want them to send your son or daughter by email invitations, but if you're not putting their email in, you don't have to do that. And then you go down and you put in their birth date, gender, ethnicity, race, and then you will need to pick what they have participated in, if they have ever participated in anything. For us, unless your child did First LEGO League Junior at another school, we are all participating in First LEGO League. My pretend student did it last year, so I'll say 1. If you have a new student, then you'll click First LEGO League and you will just pick 0. This is their first time to do it. You will need to agree to comply to some things. Feel free to read them, but I won't go through it now. And you will click Next. Now, school. The school gets a little tricky in finding it, so I'm going to give you a little bit of help there. It is actually under the Parish Episcopal School. So you need to start at the, and then you need to go down until you find the Parish Episcopal School Pre-K-12. Don't need ID number, current grade. Say the student's in 6th grade, and you can do this one if you want to, and then you click Next. Oh, they do want you to answer that. Never mind. Let's just say prefer not to answer. Next. You're going to be applying to the First LEGO League, so make sure you choose that one. And here's where you're going to need the team number. The team number for this particular team was 2450, but you will need to make sure to get the team number that is for your team in the email. This one is not for everybody. It's just for one of our 17 teams. And then you'll click Apply. And then I will receive notification that you have applied for that particular team. Now we go back to the dashboard. And then what we will also need to do is we will also need to sign the consent and release, since all of our students are underage. So you'll need to go to the Youth Consent and Release, The form is right here. Please feel free to read through it. And then after you've read through it, you will click Accept. You do not need to print this form. I received notification that you have filled it out, and the students are not allowed to participate unless you have gone through and signed this form. So I'll be making sure to give you reminders, but this needs to be done before our competition date, which is going to be December the 9th. Now, once you are finished with this, you have essentially done everything that you need to do. So you can go back to the dashboard and you can go ahead and log out. Once I have gone in on my account, which is the coach account, I will accept your application to the team. I will double check to make sure that you have filled out the consent and release form, and then you will receive another email notification from me that you've been accepted to the team. And then we are good to go. So I appreciate your help. Please email me at bkerner@parishepiscopal.org if you have any questions. And the only other thing I recommend is that you don't do this on a tablet or a phone. It makes it a little difficult to get everything typed in correctly. Thank you.